You ever notice how sometimes the nicest people just don't get the most respect? It's a weird, kind of frustrating thing, right? But once you understand why that happens, it can totally change the way you deal with, well, everyone. Today, we're going to dig into the integrity of respect and why being principled is so much more powerful than just being nice. Let's get right into it. I mean, really think about it. You're the person who always says yes, right? You go out of your way to keep everyone happy. But what do you get in return? Instead of appreciation, you just feel invisible, or even worse, you feel like a total doormat. If that's hitting a little too close to home, trust me, you are not alone. It's a crazy paradox, and it's about time we figured out what's going on.
And that, right there, is what we can call the niceness paradox. It's this super counterintuitive thing where the harder you try to get people to like you, the less respect you actually seem to get. So, what is the deal with that?
Yeah, this really says it all. You're just trying to be the peacemaker, the helpful one. But you end up feeling like you're getting walked all over. It's this cycle that's not just frustrating, it's exhausting. So let's get to the bottom of why this whole being nice strategy can completely blow up in our faces. So why does being nice fail so often? I mean, it feels like it should work, doesn't it? But it's all based on this big misunderstanding of what actually earns someone's respect in the first place. See, we usually think it's one or the other. Either you're nice or you're a jerk. But that's a false choice. It's not the real picture. The actual opposite of being a people pleaser isn't being mean at all. It's something way more powerful. And honestly, it has nothing to do with being unkind. So why does people pleasing backfire so hard? Well, for starters, it basically screams, I have no boundaries. If you're always agreeable and always available, people just assume your time and energy don't matter. It can also look kind of fake. I mean, if you agree with everybody, what do you actually believe in? But the real kicker? It's all about putting other people's approval ahead of your own self-respect. And that's a game you just can't win. So what's the move then? And here it is. This is the big shift. The answer isn't to be less kind. It's to be more principled. It's about tapping into the real power of integrity. There's this amazing concept from Japanese philosophy called gi, and it just nails this idea perfectly. Gi means integrity. It's all about having this strong internal compass, your own set of principles. And you make your decisions based on that, based on what's right, not on what's going to make you popular. It's about your character. This is the difference between being a weather vane and a lighthouse. A weather vane just spins around with every little change in the wind, right? But a lighthouse stands firm. It's a reliable beacon. People don't respect the weather vane. They respect and rely on the lighthouse. That consistency, that authenticity, that's your light. All right, let's put these two things side by side. What does it actually look like when you compare a life of people-pleasing versus a life guided by real integrity? This breakdown really makes it crystal clear. When you're stuck in nice mode, your motivation is all external. You're chasing validation from other people. But with integrity, your motivation comes from the inside. It's about staying true to your principles. Your goal completely shifts. It goes from, I want to be liked, to, I need to be right with myself. And the result? Well, the people pleaser often gets overlooked, but the person of principle, they earn genuine respect, even from people who don't always agree with them. So, how do we get on that path? The road to earning real respect isn't about learning some new social trick. It's a deep, fundamental shift in how you think and how you act. And this right here is the whole takeaway. Respect isn't about being a chameleon, just blending in so everyone likes you. It's about being a tree with deep roots, solid in what you believe. Look, it takes guts to be consistent and authentic, but that is what earns real trust and respect that actually lasts. So, I'm going to leave you with this question. It's about shifting your focus away from how can I get them to like me and toward what do I stand for? Your answer to that question, that's the foundation of your integrity, and it's the true source of all the respect you're ever going to earn. So, what principle are you going to stand for?